All right, guys. Bought me some of these St. Louis style pork ribs from Costco. I'm going to show you how I like to smoke some ribs. So first thing first, we're going to get these ribs out of the package by cutting. Put them with the membrane side up. We're going to have to pull that off. All right, so easiest way to take the membrane off, using a butter knife. Try to get a good view here. So we're going to come in on this side where there's more of the membrane and then try to pull it off. So we're going to get under that membrane with our knife, slowly pull it up a little bit. You can also use a paper towel. Start pulling off that membrane. All right, got that one off. That's what it looks like. And you can see some of those bones on there. First thing we're going to do is just an all-purpose seasoning I picked up. Salt, pepper, garlic, onion powder, all the basic seasonings. This is a Shoop seasoning. So we're just going to put a coat of seasoning on the front and back of each one. Flip it over. Season the back of it. You're going to take some mustard to bind it whenever we put on the dry rub. Not a whole lot, just a little bit. Of course, you're not going to be able to taste the mustard after it's done. Just want to rub that in there like that. Alright, do the same thing on this meaty side. About that much. Right, then let's use some of this good Killer Hogs barbecue rub seasoning. You can order it online. You want a good amount. You're going to start seeing it sweat, the meat sweat with all these seasonings, the binder, and the rub on it. Nice little pat down. Want to make sure you get the sides as well. Get the back. All right, so got the rub put on, everything put on the ribs. Now getting my smoker prep. You want that rub to sit on the ribs about 30 minutes, 15 to 30 minutes before you throw it on the smoker. Cleaned off the racks a little bit from last time. Got my digital thermometer. Got one of them going inside about center to see the inside temp, just in case this one on top isn't right. Sometimes they are, sometimes they're not. All right, got my lump charcoal ready, and got one of these lighter cubes. So we're gonna put this up here on my fire pit. Go ahead and light this cube. See how easy that lights? Then I'm gonna put this on top of it. Let those coals start getting hot. And now just waiting on that. Everything's prepped, ribs are prepped. Once that gets hot enough, I'll dump it in here. Today I'm going to use probably an apple chunk and hickory. I haven't really tasted the difference yet. They say use one, but you guys know how hard it is to keep a consistent temperature. So that's that. All right, you see those coals in there starting to get hot. Go ahead and put it in. Got me a little poker. Want to start cooking at about 275. We're going to put the ribs on after it gets up to that temp and go for about 3 hours, turn it every hour. I like to get me one to do sometimes if it don't start all the way. One of these quick light fire starters. Just open up the door here. Put it under. Definitely wear one of these hot gloves. Should catch on fire. If not, we'll light it. All right, let that go until the temp reaches 275. All right, as you can see, starting to see that sweat coming out. These ribs, got 3 nice racks, St. Louis style. We got our temperature going up on the smoker. All right, just got my ribs on the smoker, 3 racks. It's about 285. There we go. We want the meaty side up. Go ahead and close that. Now let's mix up while we're waiting on that smoker to heat back up and get those ribs to smoking. Go ahead and mix up a little bit of this, what we're going to spritz it with to keep it moist. Don't really have a method of tablespoons or anything like that. So just kind of eyeball it with some apple juice. Looks about good. For some apple cider vinegar. That looks about good. And some Worcestershire sauce. Good for me. Go ahead and put this back on. Shake it a little bit. Try it out in the sink. Nice big piece of coal there. I like to always keep this door open a little bit. The paint came off, so if you don't have something in there holding with one of these grills, it will definitely stay closed on you. Bought me a bucket to all the ash to fall in. Go ahead and open it up, see how they're looking. Give them a little spritz. Don't want to open it too much. About every 30 minutes to an hour is good. All right, that's what we're looking at. Go ahead and move this rack over. I'm going to go ahead and switch these around. Let's move this rack up there. All right, give them a little spray. All right, we're at the hour-and-a-half mark. Open this up, give them another spritz. Oh yeah, looking good. Down to 221, 219. Just waiting for those new coals to catch. All right, going back up. All right, we've reached the 2-hour mark. I'm gonna come out here and flip these racks of ribs again. It's been, had to add some more coal. It's been sitting between 250, 260 some, so it's going back up, 264 right now. So let's go ahead and transfer these racks over. Starting to look good. Got nice charcoal on it. Go ahead and give them a good spray. All right, we're here at the 3-hour mark. I'm gonna check these ribs. Looking between 160, 170. And then once they're in that, we're gonna wrap them, put them back on for about an hour, hour and a half till they get a little over 200. So let's go ahead and open this up. It's been consistent at about 280, so around 275 smoking. There we go. Let's go ahead and check it with this thermometer here. Okay, this one's 174, closest to the fire pit. All right, here we go. Did 3 hours on the ribs. They're around 180 degrees. Now we're going to throw them in foil here and put some of this butter, brown sugar, and honey on them. So that's how it's turned out so far. A little more done than what I expected, but no biggie. Take off one of these gloves. So brown sugar right here. Go ahead and sprinkle this on. And some of this honey. Alright, so this is what we're looking at here. And then we're going to turn it over with the meaty side down. I'm going to use 2 things of foil here, 2 pieces. We'll wrap it this way. Wrap it this way. Wrap it over itself. Do the other 2 and then put them back on the smoker for another hour. Let them get up a little over 200 degrees. There we go. Alright, got these wrapped in foil now. Just put them back on the grill. That's what we're looking at. Let them sit in there. Have butter, brown sugar, and a little bit of honey on them. And let them sit for about an hour and cook some more till about 204 degrees. Then we'll be ready to eat. Alright, it's been the 1 hour mark in foil. It's been consistent about 260. Let's go ahead and check these. We're looking between 204 and 208. About every 20 minutes I've rotated these so they're not all right up next to the hot box. Oh yeah, looking good. Starting to fall off the bone. Let's go ahead and see the meaty part here. What we're working with. Okay, that one's about 206, 208. I think we're done. All right, got our ribs off. Looking at about a total of 4 hours. 3 on the smoker, 1 hour in the foil. See what we're working with here. Looking good. All right. I'm gonna take some of this Killer Hog barbecue sauce. Just put a nice base over this. We're gonna let them sit about 30 minutes. Just kidding, we're not going to do that. We're going to cut one of these off and tear into it. I like to take some more of the Killer Hog's barbecue rub. Just finish it off. We're good. Here we go. That's what we're looking at here. Fall off the bone. And that's it. How are these ribs there, fellas?
phenomenal.
Amazing.
I paid them $10 each to say that. Just kidding, they're good.